We are back again for our next edition of a live cooking here in our Saladmaster kitchen, and we have a special guest today in our kitchen studio. Her name is Mae, and Mae runs a catering company, a Nigerian catering company here in Chicago area, and she caters a lot of different events, small and large, and she has her own also buffet event that goes once a month. What do you do? Like around once a month. So if you are in Chicagoland area, check out her event. I will tag her in all my posts so you can contact her directly also. Today we are doing a special edition of Nigerian jollof rice, and I think that's any and every family in Nigerian family, they love their jollof rice. We are doing that traditional way, but we're gonna make it a little bit healthier way this time without any additional oil. Usually it takes how long, how much oil usually you add in jollof rice?
I would say maybe a quarter cup.
Quarter cup. So quarter cup, we're gonna eliminate that oil and see how's the taste and how everything comes out. Because the main reason for oil is what?
I would say to kind of bind the ingredients together, and most times when you're done cooking, you can still see the oil in there. Just I don't know. We'll see.
That's what how you're traditionally used to doing it,
Yes.
and we're gonna try to recreate that recipe without any oil. So we're gonna remove a lot of excess calories that we don't need, and also we use oil so it doesn't stick to our cookware. So it's not only for flavor, but also for our cookware, so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the cookware or it doesn't burn. That's what we're gonna try to recreate and reproduce that without any oil. Go ahead, tell me exactly what kind of ingredients we're gonna use. First, we're gonna do the sauce, the main sauce.
In most ways that people make jollof rice, there's always some peppers in it, whether it's spicy or mild. There's always tomatoes, there's always spices, and there's always onions. The way I do it and the way I was taught to do it is having tomatoes, either bell peppers or anything similar, and also any hot spicy peppers that you can find.
So this is a habanero, really spicy habanero peppers.
Yes. And then we have onions to blend with the peppers. And some people even go as far as adding in ginger and garlic into the sauce when they're blending it. Sometimes I'll use powders as well. That's totally fine. And that you just add to taste.
Great. So let's start with the sauce. We have our blender cup here. So what we're gonna add now?
I am going to, actually I'm gonna put this here for better. I will slice up, well not slice up, just cut up the tomatoes a little bit just so the blender can handle it a little better.
We have 2 tomatoes.
I'll just take that part out. Thank you.
Okay. She's cutting up the tomatoes.
And then I will de-seed the peppers. People do these differently. I was taught not to waste any part, but I think I've grown out of that a little bit.
These are sweet peppers, so there's no spiciness in it. So these are sweet red peppers. And just take the seeds out. There's not too much in those small ones. I will bring my camera also closer so you can see what she's doing.
I will add as much as I want. But usually for catering events, we won't add too much because people have different spice levels. We just try and make it as mild as possible. And then for the habanero peppers, if you just see any imperfections, you just take it out. I try not to touch it because they're very hot.
The reason why red onion, or can you use other onions?
You can use, I think the yellow onions, you can use white onions. It really depends on your preference. I prefer the texture and taste of red onion.
Because in many recipes that I looked up, they're all using red onion.
Oh, really? My mom uses the yellow ones. But I like the red ones a little
bit better. Do you add a little bit of stock right now to make it more liquid or no?
No, we add a little bit of water and just a little bit so it doesn't get too
okay. We're gonna then add. Is that okay?
Good, yes.
Good. We're gonna close our blender, push it in, and just run on the. Do you make sure it's completely liquid?
We blended up tomatoes, peppers, and habanero peppers, and onions, and we put it into the pot to boil a little bit to get some of the excess water out. and then we will go on to the other parts of prepping that we need to do.
So we're gonna boil this around 10 minutes, around 10 minutes. We'll put that back in here, so we'll just watch the time. We are using for the rice part, we're gonna use our rice cooker MP5 for Saladmaster, and I preheated at 450 degrees, so it's nice and hot. If you wanna check if your cookware is hot enough, you just take a little bit of water and just spray water, and you see these bubbles forming? You see this? This is how you know your cookware is ready to go. We're gonna wipe it off. Now, instead of oil, we're not gonna put any oil, so go ahead, just put your pepper, your onions, and then we're gonna put the tomato sauce, tomato paste.
I do want that stuff.
A little bit browner. We'll do this, and as you can see, the onions don't stick, and they're gonna nicely brown. So let it brown a little bit, and then.
So we're gonna add some tomato paste and allow it to cook a little bit until it's crumbly, so some of the acid in it can be poured out of it.
Cook those acids out. Now we're putting, it's like a one full big spoon, yeah? You again cooking the tomato paste. How long you usually cook it?
I would say 2 to 3 minutes.
We don't have any oil in it, so we're doing that. And then we add the sauce.
Not yet. So we'll have that cook a little more.
So I'll just turn it off. Temperature of the side of your cookware reaches around 87 degrees Celsius. It start boiling. We want to evaporate all the liquid out, so we want to make it as thick as possible.
Yes.
Is that correct? Should we just do this? Let the air evaporate. Because if you close like this, our Saladmaster doesn't let any air out. It's airtight container, so it won't evaporate. We're gonna open it just slightly so the air comes out and the sauce thickens. Let's just look what's going on here. Let it cook, and we're gonna just let it halfway up. I can smell the spices already. Yeah? The spices are there. You can actually smell it that it's that spiciness. I'm gonna put here completely frozen chicken, and then we don't put any water, any oil. So we're gonna just cover the lid and put the timer here. Set the timer at 35 minutes. Because it's solid frozen, I'm just adding 5 minutes extra so it does the defrosting on its own. So it's completely frozen. We're not gonna use any salt. We're not gonna use any oil. We're not gonna use any spices. I want you to try the actual flavors of the chicken and how you can make fried chicken with no oil. Okay. Let it cook. So we have the chicken going right now. Let me wash my chicken here. Okay, so we have here our famous Saladmaster machine. At our last Owambe party, actually, one lady won this machine, and she will be coming to our kitchen studio to get you her gift. Let me show you how you can use our Saladmaster machine to make an easy 5-minute slaw. I know Nigerian kitchens, they also do their own slaw, their own version of the slaw. But you use a lot of mayo. You use what kind of veggies you put in your slaw?
Some people like veggies, cabbage, carrots. What else? Some people like onions in it. Some people do celery. I don't personally like celery. What else do we have in our sauce? I think that's it.
That's it. We're gonna make a little bit different version of the slaw, but you try it and then let me know if Nigerians would like this version of the slaw. Now, we're gonna do carrots. You said Nigerians also use in their slaw carrots. We're gonna do carrot in number 1 tone. It's very fast, 5-minute slaw. A lot of people don't like mixed salads because it takes a lot of time to cut and prep. If you have this machine in your kitchen, it makes your prep time super fast. That's it. It doesn't cut when you put your fingers here inside to get your veggies. It doesn't cut. If you want to do reverse, it doesn't cut. If you want to pick up the stuff that's stuck on the back of the cone, okay? The only way you can cut if you put your fingers here. So your finger is always protected right here. Now, we're gonna do celery. A lot of people don't like celery because it has that funky taste. But we're gonna explain you, actually the inner portion of the celery is actually sweet. And what gives that funky taste is actually these fibers.
Wow.
The inner portion of the celery is sweet. Try to use celery in all your dishes because it cleans your liver. This is a very nice liver cleansing vegetable. It removes these fibers, that gives those funky taste. Plus, if you eat this like this in the whole piece and you eat it inside, it goes into your stomach, it actually sits in your stomach for a couple of days. It doesn't go anywhere because our acids cannot break these fibers. So either you remove them like this or you cut them in smaller pieces, and I'll show you how to cut them in smaller pieces also without the fibers. I want to tell you, Eni already knows, but I want to tell you that vegetable cut with our Saladmaster machine, they're tastier, they're more juicier, and they are more flavorful. If you cut exactly same veggies with the knife, they're gonna taste different. You know why? Because I'll show you a very quick trick. I have this. You see all these juices? So it retains all the juices of your vegetable inside the vegetable.
Right.
So it doesn't eliminate. When we cut, we cut a lot of juices out of that thing. So let me get that. This is cone number 1. Let's use cone number 2. And I'm gonna add a little bit of zucchini. This is fresh from the garden. So we're gonna add a little bit of zucchini. We're gonna add a little bit of white radish. This is why I'm adding so many vegetables in it, because I'm trying to eat as many colors and as many vegetables as possible. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add these, and then you will see the flavors of your slaw. I'm gonna add a little bit of apples to give that sweetness instead of adding sugar, we're gonna use fruit for our sweetness. Then this is cone number 4, and I'll show you now celery slice. This is a beautiful way of adding celery to any dishes. And look at this. And then you have nice, beautiful slices just like that. Isn't that nice? We have that. Then we're gonna use cone number 5 and put our slaw. Today I'm using not the regular cabbage, I'm using the red cabbage, the purple cabbage. And why I'm using it? Because not only it's a beautiful color and it's gonna make your dish look really nice and pretty, but also a lot of purple, blue colors have a lot of antioxidants. So extra vitamins, extra nutrition. We're gonna add our vegetable. Do you eat the core of your cabbage?
No, not the outermost, just the ones that end up in the...
We a lot of times will eliminate this core because our parents taught that way, and people think it's hard to eat. But actually the core of the cabbage has a lot of nutrients. All the vitamins and minerals are hiding in that core. What we can do is just cut them like that in smaller pieces and eat it. That way you eat the core and you get all your nutrients. We are not throwing away any of our nutrients into our garbage. So our garbage is eating very healthy and taking all our nutrition, but we are not eating what we're supposed to be eating. That's about it. So look at all the colors here. Let me just mix it up, and it's gonna be a beautiful salad. How colorful, all the colors, orange and purple and greens. And now we're gonna add cilantro to it. Not only it adds beautiful tasty flavor to your salad and color, but also cilantro removes toxins out of your body. It helps your toxins to leave your body. This is a great addition to soups, to rice, to salads, and all that stuff. And then we're just gonna add a dressing, okay?
Okay.
So I think we are doing, so I made a very easy, simple dressing. It has salt and pepper, a little bit of 2 or 3 drops of sesame oil, maybe 1 spoon of olive oil, and around 2 spoons of apple cider vinegar. It's a very simple dressing, and it smells very good. So I'm gonna just wipe it with my veggies, all the dressing. Now we're gonna just mix it up. Look at all the colors. Get the sauce. I evaporated a lot. Oh, you want to have this thick.
Yes. I can use the...
Now, we added now on top of our fried onion and tomato paste mixture, we added our dehydrated sauce that we made on the blender. And then now we added a little bit of a chicken stock to spread and mix all the ingredients all together.
Yes. We're gonna add some of the seasoning. This seasoning, is kind of a staple in most Nigerian households, or might be a lot of Nigerians use either or Maggi. I prefer this because it's not cubes, so it's a little easier to visualize and use as much or as little as you want.
We have 2 cups of rice today.
Yes.
We're using
I would say probably like a half of a teaspoon.
half of a teaspoon. Okay.
And this is a chicken bouillon flavor. And you can add more if you taste it later and it's not enough. It's not enough. And then I like to put onion powder, garlic powder, and ginger powder in my jollof rice. You can also use whole cloves or whole gingers while you're blending the peppers. The onion powder, onion is just a really nice flavor that a lot of Nigerians like. So we'll add more of that.
So around again half a teaspoon.
And all of this is honestly to taste. So if you taste it later and it's not as enough, you can add more. Some ginger powder.
We are flipping our chicken after 15 minutes. Look how nice and brown it is. It's perfectly brown. I'm gonna close it. After 11-12 minutes, it's gonna turn itself off and we're gonna have a beautifully fried chicken. Ready?
Yes, some garlic powder, again to taste. But I usually just sprinkle a little bit, probably like a half a teaspoon again. What else?
Bay leaves.
And then bay leaves I usually add in once the rice is in half cups. I use this complete seasoning. It has, let's see, I don't know if I can find everything that it has. It has a bunch of, it has garlic, cilantro, peppercorn. Looks like there's some lemon there, some onion there as well.
Where you can get this?
I just got it at the store. It's the Badia brand.
Complete seasoning.
Yes.
So it seems like it has mint also. Mint or oregano. Mint looks like mint. Picture looks like mint.
It smells garlic. It smells very green.
Oh, it has. It's like one of those. It has here. It has garlic, onion, salt, some spices, herbs, and that's it. It just says herbs. It has, I think, cilantro, mint. I can smell the mint too. It has like mixture of all kinds of stuff.
Add a bit of that in.
We have all the spices in. Now we do the rice.
We let that
simmer
just a little bit.
I will put on 400 degrees.
We have some Korean thyme. Just a little bit of this. We don't want to misuse it because it will alter the taste of the dish. Just a little bit. And I just pre-mixed it. A little bit of Korean thyme.
Oh, it's very small amount.
Yes, very small
amount. Okay.
Very small amount.
So it's already simmering.
So we just want to let that simmer a little more.
A little bit more.
Yes. I'm gonna add the rice into the pepper mixture because the water, it starts soaking up the water as soon as you start washing it. And I like to use this rice because it's not easily, it's kind of hard to cook. You do leave it on for a lot longer so it can soak up all the seasoning, soak up all the pepper, and then it comes out with that beautiful red color.
Do we add more stock now or this is enough?
We can add more stock now, yes.
Let's see. I think it's enough.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too watery too. Now we turn off our temperature off and we're gonna set the temperature and then rice to setting. Okay, so it's gonna cook its own way and it's gonna be perfectly cooked.
Okay.
So we're gonna just cover it and forget about it.
Okay.
Look, our rice cooker is done cooking. So it's stopped at 150 degrees. So it's basically keep warm mode. It can keep warm temperature up to 12 hours in this setting. Let's open it and see the final result, yes?
Okay.
So we're gonna, you see, it's stuck. Because it's a semi-vacuum cooking system, we need to do this. Move it, shake it a little bit, twist it, and then it opens. Look at this. You want to mix it up and make the first taste and see how it smells good. I can bring your plate so you can try it.
And it looks like jollof.
Looks like jollof.
Wow.
And you will see that the rice is also not sticky.
Yes.
It separates beautifully, so you can actually separate every single grain. See that? That's the beauty of Saladmaster also, that it's able to do that. Try the taste. The master needs to try it first.
Oh.
Is it good?
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. I can't wait to try it.
Really good, yes.
How's the texture? It's cooked properly. The grains are all separating.
Grains are
It's not
separated.
sticky. Yeah. And it's fully cooked. And the sauce is also absorbed really nice by the rice. So it's really nice absorption of the rice. Good? You approve? Master approves.
We're going to try the Saladmaster Jollof rice. That's what I'm going to call this. We got the chicken, we got the salad, we got the jollof rice, and some greeneries, right? And absolutely no oil. Zero oil. Let me try this. Don't get too much. Wow. You're gonna go for the second one. Listen, I'm wondering why and how there is no oil in here. It tastes amazing. It tastes very healthy. Again, I hate when my jollof rice sticks together, right? I like the fact that with the pots, whatever it is doing, it kind of separates the jollof rice and eat. Look at this. It looks good and it tastes even better, right?
It looks good and it tastes even better, it's right.
So I tried the chicken before, I'm gonna try it again. And guys, remember, this is zero oil, zero spice in here. And the chicken I'm talking about is very crunchy. You can see that, you can actually hear that. Man, at this point, listen, the fact that the flavor, the chicken itself has flavor. Now I'm just realizing, right? We don't need the extra spice, we don't need the extra seasoning and stuff. This alone is sweet, it's flavorful. Like you can feel the flavor from the chicken. You don't need extra other stuff. You feel you're eating very healthy. You feel good about yourself because you're eating healthy, and you're not like cutting out a lot of stuff because you're still eating what you want to eat.
Right.
I recommend do whatever it is you want to do with that information. I recommend it. All right, right?
Absolutely. The food is not bland, which I think is one of our fears.
Right.
When we cook without oil, without seasonings, we fear that it's not going to taste like anything, but this tastes like what food should taste like.
Listen.
No extra salts, no extra vegan seasonings, just how food should taste like, and it tastes good. It's not bland like we're scared about. I really like it.
This is really good. Coming from foodies, because we love to eat, we love to cook too actually. This is A1. I recommend.
10 out of 10.